Cutting edge scale, guys, Nexas here, and welcome back to Destiny 2. And in today's video, guys, we are here with more Season of Revenant goodiness to go over. As I said, Season of the Revenant is going to be here, so brand new gear, brand new content, and obviously some real cool loot. And what we're going to be going over today is, of course, going to be the brand new pulse rifle, the seasonal pulse rifle for Revenant, and it's going to be called a Vantage Point. Now, this is going to be an arc pulse rifle in the 390 archetype. You will sort of see the skin on this. It's going to be kind of like the right side of wrong from all the way back in Forsaken, so I know a lot of people probably know what it is. It's basically going to be a 390 version of it. So the right side of wrong was 450 with this sort of, I'd say, look to it. This is going to be 390, which I will say isn't exactly the meta archetype, but this does have some really dope ass rolls kind of going for it. Now, I will say, disclaimer, seasonal weapons are not craftable anymore, so don't think you can get this crafted. So if you do get good rolls, don't instant delete them thinking, oh, it's not red boarded, I can craft your shader. Seasonal weapons are no longer craftable, so you're praying to Orange Jesus again, boys. The grind is back. But this is one of the first ones I did get. How I obtained this, of course, was by basically progressing the story. Once you do kind of 2 of Ido's, I'd say, special bounties, I was gifted a Vantage Point as a reward. And of course, you can start farming out once you get your first one. But rolls-wise, you'll see on the screen all the rolls you can kind of get. So you can get things like the Edgy Current. You can get a brand new perk called Lone Wolf, which basically just gives you better aim assist, a better handling and everything as well. And it improves its effect when you're last alive. So it's kind of like Final Stand, but a little bit better because it's always active. You're gonna have things like To the Pain, Keepaways, all that sort of jazz, Head Seeker as well, Desperado. You will have a new perk as well, the jolting feedback, which is basically constant hits makes targets get jolted, which is really dope. Obviously, the role I do have is going to be stats for all with Vault Shot, which isn't too bad, obviously, as an arc weapon, but obviously the jolting feedback one is a little bit cooler in terms of it's just getting hits and you get jolts. This is more, obviously, you know when you're going to jolt, whereas the other one's a bit random. But overall, this weapon, it should be a really dope ass pulse rifle, and there is some mods for pulse rifles this season as well. But one thing that all these Ardent Trait or all these seasonal weapons will have is its brand new Ardent Trait, Dark Ether Reaper, or Dark Ether Reaper, I should say. Final blows with the weapon periodically spawns a Dark Ether charges. Charges can be detonated early with weapons fire or by coming into contact with them. Doing so refills the weapon from reserve. So this is honestly really cool. I don't know if people play Valorant, stuff like that, but it could be like the ISO thing where if you get a kill, you can basically just flick up, shoot the orb, and then you can just refill your magazine from reserves. Honestly, really dope. This could be insanely good in some like maybe some damage rotations or whatnot. So yeah, the Vantage Point, as I said, the new seasonal pulse rifle. We're going to showcase what it's like in both some PvP and PvE. So without further ado, let's go into PvP with the Vantage Point Pulse. Alrighty, so we are going to be going in, of course, with our Vantage Point that could, not the freaking Altinum, but this is what it's going to look like and everything. As I said, it's a pretty beefy looking weapon, but I will say it has a really nice look to it. I mean, Forsaken-esque weapons always kind of did look good anyway, but this is going to be 390 RPM, so I will say that when it comes to metas and everything, it's actually not too bad. And buddy, you're 1 HP, buddy. I know I got the heals on, boys, so you can just go for that freaking thing. And no sir, and oh, he's got one tapped. But this is gonna be 390 RPM, so you can kind of see that it will spray pretty quickly, and the damage on 390s isn't bad at all. You can't triple tap, and this one, oh my god, freaking shoulder charge. But this one has like sort of like, I'd say, squishy feeling to it. I'd say Dreaming City weapons all kind of had this like noise to it as well, or maybe Go Figures too. An energy version of the Go Figure, that's kind of what this actually looks like as well. But this should be really dope, as I said, once you kind of get Vault Shot going as well. So we hit someone here. Maybe Vault Shot someone. Is that heavy? Buddy. With obviously different rolls you can kind of get on this. Maybe you get a Head Seeker roll. If you get obviously the, oh, guy over here, boys. Try to go 35. Don't ski. Oh, baby, it's nice. I don't mind that they made these seasonal weapons non-craftable. But to do that, you gotta kind of make the other weapons that are craftable a lot less more desirable, and there is a lot of pulses that are craftable. So I do understand why people might not go for this over, like I said, like Elsie's rifles there. I mean, come on, Elsie's rifles still freaking nutty. But I will say that this pulse, it does actually kind of feel nice and everything. Like you see, it's a pretty fast RPM, and 390s, when you do get some decent rolls on them, they actually do start to shred a little bit. So I definitely will say that it's not bad at all. And the Thorn actually gets me. Oh, dumbass Thorn, this dumbass freaking poison. Oh, come muchachos here though. My man's actually using the last word. I'm 1 HP, boys. And oh my, red took my kill. I needed that freaking Vault Shot. I wanted Vault Shot a couple of people. Oh my god, I'm so dead. Yo guys, can we all just like, you know, clown car on these guys and give me some free kills by just not really shooting at anybody? Is there a guy here? I got Vault Shot, guys. Oh, there's the Vault Shot. Oh, there we go. There's the debuffs, boys. And oh, I'm using the wrong gun. I got him. Oh my god, I actually got him with the grenade launcher. Oh, I I'd say he's so mad that I freaking killed him. And yo, young man, get your ass back here. I'm so blind. Where'd he go? I got requeezed. Goddamn requeezed. Oh my god, those poison aids are still so dumb. Give me the heal. Thank you very much. We'll go get this guy. Yo, young man. Don't even try quick swap on my ass, buddy. But I'm telling you right now, this vantage point, I don't know why there's a freaking weird ass picture up there, but this vantage point actually feels pretty nice. I will definitely say 390s can do work PvP. I don't think it's going to be any sort of slouch at all. It is just going to have a lot of competition though, especially with, as I said, the old, the Elsie's rifle. I mean, Elsie's rifle is just, it's one of those weapons that are just insane and unwavering duty, man. Not freaking heavy. I will also kind of say that even though this has some decent PvP rolls and buddy, no, I want the guy who's 1 HP. That's not the guy who's 1 HP. That is 2 people. But with the sort of rolls you can get on this, it does have PvP rolls, but I do think this is going to be way more geared toward PvE. The vault shotting or the freaking jolting, whatever called, the new perk. But yeah, I will say that the perks for me are more geared toward PvE with this weapon. That's not bad at all. As I said, it is a nice feeling weapon. I do think PvE, especially because it is, of course. Oh, I'll get this guy. There's 2 of them. I'll get this guy. 55 a crit, man. The tether just absolutely ruined him. And that's a smoke bomb. Don't worry, buddy. I've got your back, Jack. No freaking smoke bombs here, boys. No smoke bombs. And oh my god, I didn't get one of them. I said, that's the curse of 390s. 390s are so good, but they just do not hit enough sometimes. So sometimes, okay, that is kill icons of how they died. But sometimes 390s let them get away with his bee's dick, and it's so freaking frustrating. I should have killed 3 people there. Alright, I got my super though, so we can get a kill streak kind of going because I'm ass with guns. So I need to get my free cheese ass kills. Guys, do not peek me while I've got this. You know what? We're going to dive on these guys. Oh! Bomb out. Give me the heal. Come on, boys. You want to challenge this. You want to challenge this, right? What the? Yo. Buddy. You think you can hide from me? You think you can hide from me? And oh my... No. Give me the heal. Oh, anyone else? What the? Someone's actually trying to trace rifle me. What the? I forgot that freaking stats for all in this as well. So I'm technically losing out on a perk. I'm not gonna lie, but oh my. Okay, do I alt F4? Because that was some of the worst aiming ever. But it will say the vantage point. I do think it's really, really nice. I know corrosion from the last season is gonna be definitely a contender, considering that those sorts of pulses got a buff as well. But I think PvP, if you want to try out a good arc pulse, this is actually kind of nice. It somewhat reminds me, I'm not going to say it is the same. No, sir. No, not another super going to kill me. But some people might say that this kind of feels a little bit like the inaugurals, maybe like, not as kinetic-y, but definitely somewhat gives me the vibes of it. And oh, he's 1 HP. Okay, this is a pretty tight game, guys. I don't want to freaking lose this, so we need to start getting squeaky bum time sort of stuff and actually slaying the hell out. There's 2 people here. Oh, give me the one. Oh, I got freaking smoked again, man. Those smoke bombs, they're everywhere now. How did you miss a tether? How did we not plug the gap? What? I thought we would have got in through the gap. Oh, buddy. Is there someone here? Buddy, and there's of course 2. Oh, we got him. Oh. Let me heal, boys. Oh, guys, let me heal. I got the Vest Sigil on. I need to switch this. I cannot use that as a weapon PvP. It's just way too... It takes way too much skill, guys. I need the cheesy crap, okay? I can't use skillful weapons. I need the pure freaking cheese. We'll get this guy. Oh, there is 2 guys here. Don't worry, guys. I'm just denying everything. Oh, but there, I'm telling you, when you get the triple dink like that, he just got absolutely annihilated. Now, we're probably going to lose this, but there's the annihilation. As I said, it can do absolute work PvP, so... I honestly do think that when it comes down to this pulse, I just got freaking team shot. But I do think when it comes to the pulse, it actually isn't bad PvP, but I will definitely say there is others in the game where I'd be like more inclined to kind of go in with and stuff like that. As far as 390s go though, it's pretty solid, but I still don't think the 390s are really the meta at the moment. And oh, no sir. Oh my god. Okay, we're just gonna steamroll that. With 390s, I still would say, I don't think they're really the meta. 360 or 340s, and of course, I think the new 2 bursty ones will be more of the meta, but overall, still a really dope ass weapon. I think it can do work PvP. You just gotta get the party the right map and maybe the right role too. I mean, as I said, I did have stats for all. Alrighty, time for the PvE side of things, of course. Oh, with the little freaking vantage point I could. And this is where it's gonna be a lot better, and I'll be able to actually showcase the freaking ether. Look at that. After a couple of kills, you can definitely get this little ball to spawn. You can kind of see that. If you shoot it, you will basically be able to insta reload and stuff like that. It actually overflowed there for me as well. But it is a really, really cool sort of origin trait, as I said. It doesn't really give you any bonus to stats or whatnot, but it's just a really cool sort of mechanic, especially as I said in a damage rotation. It could be really nice with some special weapons, or even just killing like tons of ads. It could be really, really dope for the special ammo economy if you wanted to shoot the thing real quick. Obviously, oh, I did spawn one, goddamn. But you can see there's the vault shot kind of going I have on it. And I also have this like orb kind of going around every now and again. It's actually pretty sick. I wonder if you could actually kind of like, you know, if I could spawn one with a grenade launcher or spawn one with this and then switch to my grenade launcher and shoot it, and would it work? I assume it would because they usually do it intertwined with each other and stuff, but you can see that is really, really dope. And there's my unstopped freaking pulse because it is unstoppable this season as well for pulse rifles. So I will say that honestly, it has a lot kind of going for it PvE wise. I mean, it's really is built for PvE. I know you can get some PvP rolls, but with the Ardent Trait, with all the jolting sort of perks you can kind of get on it, the edgy current and everything, or the eddy current, it's basically a PvE weapon. That's like the best way to kind of look at it. Now there is so many enemies over here. You know what? Good boys, we're going full arc, Bill, full arc. And buddy, can you die for me? There we go. Give me the kill. Spawn me an orb. What the? Oh, there's husks. Oh my god, we got freaking, we got some freaking Nezarec type things right now. I keep thinking it's Gambit though because we're playing on this map, and I've not played this map in a hot freaking minute. But give me that reload, and oh, look at all this freaking little juicy eater to come at me. Oh my god, I will say, like, honestly, when you use the seasonal side of stuff, especially with all the mods and everything, it's so clean, this weapon. So I can definitely tell you that PvE, I know there's no obviously craftable or building rolls and everything like that, but I would definitely be saying to people that this is gonna be pretty damn freaking dope. Can I knock it in? And how much scrap does it take to get a turret? What? I want to try it out. Alright, well, these muchachos spawning though. There's a guy with a freaking thing there. Ooh, there's some heavy, and oh, there is the freaking orb again. As I said, you can actually get it to spawn somewhat consistently, and I assume there's a mod probably for improving the how often it is. As I said, it's not every single kill. Imagine if it was every kill. I'm telling you, PvP, this thing would actually be so sick because you just get a kill and then obviously just flick one tap it. But it's honestly kind of neat. It's like a weird ass sort of, maybe a weird sort of subsistence. It's obviously not gonna be great if you're not killing things because it only procs off final blows. So it's definitely a decent Origin trade, obviously against the big boys. And oh my god, you just absolutely waste them. What the? God, I'm playing with absolute heroes. I forgot I have stats for all in this actually as well. So if I get like multi hits and everything like that, I can actually kind of get it to proc. But my god, everyone's just blasting everything. Guys, give me a chance to shoot something, please. There we go. I need this reload. No, you son of a gun. Give me the overflow though. I said the overflow in the magazine is actually really, really nice. I didn't know it would actually do that. I thought it just reloaded the magazine, but oh, overflowing is just super, super dope. And you can kind of see, I guess the bigger enemies it seems to spawn like somewhat consistently and everything like that. Give me an orb, give me an orb. No orb. Oh! Okay, guys, I can kill that guy. That is probably my bad. Don't go to, you res me in front of an unstopped freaking ogre. Shrek is here and you gotta freaking res me. I mean, I appreciate it, but my god, you are freaking brave. But I am liking this a lot more PvE. As I said, PvP it wasn't bad, but PvE is just it's just so much cleaner, especially as I said with the obviously the freaking vault shot. But it's more just getting the Ardent Trait going. I think the Ardent Trait is like one of the coolest kind of like things about this. So I do really like this in PvE. As I said, there's the Ardent Trait kind of going again. We got the overflows kind of going. It's arc too, so we'll be able to kill these guys to have the freaking vault shot going. I keep forgetting about vault shot. That's one thing I will say, that I do a vault shot on this, so maybe using, of course, the Ardent Trait with the vault shot isn't too great because it won't proc it. So you'd probably want to get the one that's jolting feedback or whatever it's called. That might be the one you want to be looking for, because obviously if I constantly get the freaking dumbass Ardent Trait going, I'm never going to get vault shot to proc. As I said, the Vantage point, I actually do think it's a pretty nice ass weapon. I think that in endgame it could do well with obviously being unstoppable this season. You can definitely deal with those champs and everything like that. It's a solid PvE weapon in terms of obviously its perks. And also, because it will have so many jolting sort of perks as well, you can pretty much, I'd say, nearly with unstop and maybe getting radiant done with a melee, you could probably deal with nearly every champion, because overloads get stunned by obviously jolting as well. So if you have that jolting feedback kind of going, or you have the vault shot, this could be like one of the best weapons to kind of deal with a lot of different types of ads. Actually, you can't get the barrier because if you melee, it won't give you radiant if you're solar or whatever, because you already have unstop. But being able to deal with two, it's sort of like the old chill clip sort of Riptides. Being able to deal with two different champions is honestly such a bonus to the weapon. As I said, I think it's a really dope ass gun. Oh, anyone there we go. That's what we wanted to see. Give me that freaking, oh, give me it. And then we get the vault shot kind of going, so we can vault shot all these guys. Jolt them, boys. Oh, give me the kill. Oh my god, I just got it in time, guys. I can unstop this, don't worry about it. And look at me go. As I said, you can just deal with all the different types of champs. So I'm telling you, this is going to be a really dope-ass sort of pulse rifle to kind of get your hands on. Alrighty, final boss on the course with the little vantage point that could give me the kill. We get the vault shot kind of going, and then we shoot that, and there's the overload. As I said, you don't have to shoot it straight away. You can definitely kind of give it a second or two to reload, maybe get your vault shot kind of going, and then you shoot it for like overflow. There's a ton of different ways you can kind of play with it, but I definitely will say that, oh my god, this super is just like ass. And I wasn't so bad now. It used to be one of the best in the game, and I was just like a freaking wet noodle trying to kill the guys. But it is still just like such a dope iron trait and everything. Was my arc soul going to shoot that? That would actually be so sick. Imagine my arc soul could proc it for me. So I wouldn't even have to bother trying to aim for it. I could just... Oh my god, it's trying. It actually did it. Arc Soul interacts with it. Oh, that is freaking insane. I did not know that would be actually a combo. But yeah, there we go. If you don't even want to try aim at the stupid ass like Dark Ether, the Arc Soul will shoot it for you and automatically reload your weapon. That's actually pretty sick. That's it for me. And of course, the Vantage Point pulse rifle itself. As I said, this is going to be the new seasonal sort of pulse you can get from just doing the seasonal content, really. Get up a couple of missions, you will get a random drop of it. And once you get your random one, you can kind of a little bit focus toward it with engrams and everything. But as I already said before, there's no crafting anymore. So there's none of this kind of, you know, grinding out patterns and just like deleting every single roll you get because you know you can eventually craft it. There is none of that. You got to basically just rely on RNG, but obviously it leads to more of a grind, and there is some really dope ass rolls, as I said, for this. Vault shot's really nice. I will say though, because it does overflow your mag with the Dark Ether Reaper, I would say that you're better off going for the feedback perk, the new one that came out. So it's just sustained damage, can make your targets jolt. Really dope ass perk, and the fact that Arc Soul can actually proc this Iron trait as well is it's kind of nasty. Well, Arc Soul can pop the ball. Okay, you still have to get final blows with the weapon, but your Arc Soul can actually shoot that ball and overflow your magazine, which is just so dope. So yeah, I would definitely say overall Vantage Point, it's a really sick ass weapon. As I said, with the different types of perks you can get on a PVE, it's really dope. But regardless, if you like the video, just like, and need some more content, subscribe, and fantastic day, and hopefully I'll see the next collective in the next one.